Alright guys, we're back. Yes, back to Island, or the Island, whatever you want to call it. Last time, well, Karen or Karen got hired. And now she's, I don't know, like my co-worker? Yes, that's exactly what happened. Then at least we're trying to get along. We're still getting a little bit of current development and also a little bit of what's happening in the island. Also, one point out, and it's not, I'm not trying to spoil or anything, but I got to the point in the anime that, yeah, there's, the story is going to change dramatically, that's all I can say. I mean, perhaps, I don't know, I mean, depends on the routes, I guess. I'm guessing, because there's a lot of differences between the game and the anime, so maybe it won't be the same. Who knows? I have a feeling it's gonna be ending in a tragedy, though. At least that's what I feel. Well, let's continue with the story. I rest my chin on my hand as I gaze vacantly out of the window. Where did I come from? Where am I going? These philosophical questions were supposed to be the only thing occupying my mind, but without realizing it, I've ended up consumed with thoughts of a certain girl instead. Ohara Rine. The girl who saved me. And the one I know... and the one I now have to save. Wait, what was I thinking about again? The pattern on her face. Not sure it wasn't that. I can't seem to think clearly right now. It's as though I've just woken up from a dream. The images in my mind melting away like snow in the sun. The summer heat is obviously frying my brain. Or that humid sea breeze must be getting to me. Either way, the season is turning me crazy. When winter comes around, yeah, I should be able to remember everything then. Or maybe... Wait, winter in an island? Well, I mean, I guess it depends on which island. If only we had air conditioning. I have no complaints about the room itself, but the lack of AC is a major drawback. It's pretty tough for a weakling like me. Maybe Rina would sell one for me if I asked. Rina! Once again, she's the first thing on my mind. I'm really bothered by what Karen said when she left.
あいつはそもそも高校になんて通ってねえよ。
Oh yeah, that's true, I remember now. Wow, good. Thank you for the flashback. That's true, I forgot about that. I don't know enough about Rine. All I know is her name and her age. Though maybe that is enough. After all, I don't even know my own name and age. Come on, stop it. You're just going around in circles now. I tried to force myself away from the window, but then... Right beneath my window, I spotted a distinctive white head disappearing into the mangrove forest. Oh yeah, her daily routine. She looks a little unsteady on her feet for some reason. Maybe my eyes are deceiving me. All the same, she needs to be careful. Am I gonna follow her now? The crunching on the sand underfoot is a tremendously satisfying sound. She must have heard it too because she turns around and addresses me.
ストーカー発見?
Perhaps. She sounds happy. Maybe she's been waiting for me. The little smile on hers almost leads me to believe so. But the 2 days I've spent with her are enough to tell me that isn't the case. However blunt she can be normally, coming here always seems to put her in a strangely good mood. At night, this beach is Rina's realm.
何黙ってるのよ。気持ち悪いわね。
I'm reading the captions. That's why I was hesitant to talk to her. This place is given form by the sound of the waves, by Rina's own clear voice. I felt like I completely ruined the atmosphere if I opened my mouth. Though I suppose it's too late now. I've already invaded her sacred ground. I did so the moment I woke up here yesterday. It's dangerous to walk around by yourself at night. Just think of me as your bodyguard.
平気よ。だってここ、うちの庭だもの。無断で入ってくる人なんて、あなたくらい。
You're just being lucky up until now. Or maybe I'm the one who's lucky. I'm glad I woke up here, of all places, here on her sacred ground. And I'm glad she found me during one of her daily walks. If she hadn't, I wouldn't be able to talk to her like this right now. It really has been just a series of coincidences. A bad feeling comes over me for a brief moment. I'm only here as a result of a series of coincidences. If anything had deviated from its course, everything would have turned out completely different. It makes me realize just how valuable this present moment is. Does the reason I'm alive lie here in the present as well?
偶然じゃなかったとしたら。
Dragged back to reality, I look up. Rena's begun walking along the beach, her hands behind her back. I hurriedly follow her after her.
セツナは、運命って信じてる？
Destiny. Is that a girl? It's a word that most girls seem to like. The idea is that some higher power exists in this world, leading us all on a predetermined path. A world, a future mapped out to perfection. How ridiculous. People are able to change the future, in fact we have to. And if there really is such a thing as destiny, then I'll do what I can to tear it apart.
私は、信じてる。信じなきゃ、救われないもの。
I inadvertently come to a halt. Her words are too frightened with meaning for me to just ignore them.
あ、勘違いしないでよ。別にこれ、怪しい宗教の勧誘とかじゃないから。あくまで私の考え。あなたに強要するつもりはないわ。
What is that I'm trying to save? Is there really... If there's really is such a thing as destiny, then maybe it is Rene. Maybe I met her because destiny led me to this place, in order to set her free from her apparent destiny. In that case, there's not something I need to ask. How long have these walks been part of your daily routine? For a moment, her eyes waver. She seems to grasp what it would mean to answer my question. Karin told me very clearly that Rene doesn't go to school, and I highly doubt she's in college already. She's 17. I don't think this little island even has a college. In other words, there's only one possible answer.
2ヶ月くらい前からかな。
I thought she was able to keep up such a self-indulgent lifestyle because she was a student on summer vacation. I thought it was something temporary, a brief deviation from her usual routine. But I was wrong. You don't go to school?
何？問題ある？
No, sorry for asking something so strange. It's not like high school is compulsory. It's up to whether you go or not. Though I get the feeling that this issue holds the key to saving her.
もう戻るわ。
Wow, you're really tired at night? I thought you only get tired during the day. She lets out a huge yawn, making no effort to stifle it. I thought you were a night owl. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
夜型も夜型。真夜中型よ。なのに今日は朝から一睡もできてないの。
Good point. Was it me and Karin? That's great. You should take this opportunity to get your sleeping pattern back normal.
何よ偉そうに。全部あなたのせいなんだからね。
She looks at me reproachfully. I don't sense any genuine anger from her though.
ああ、もう。やっぱりこんなやつ拾ってこなければよかった。
No. It's destiny, so you'd better come to terms with it. But even if everything is preordained, I'll change the destiny bit by bit. That way, I'm sure that I'll be able to save her. Yay, we're back at home. Are you okay? Tired? Rine? Rine, hey, Rine. You fell asleep. Rine lets out a small gasp and looks up at me drowsily.
Nani?
She instantly closes the novel she was reading, and it will be impossible to tell where she got to. With a sour look on her face, she returns the book to the pile in front of her. Why don't you go to bed if you're that sleepy?
いやよ。意地でも朝まで起きててやるんだから。
How did things turn out like this? I thought she was finally going to make an attempt to reverse her sleep cycle, but it couldn't have been more wrong. She said she stayed up all night reading and wouldn't listen to a thing I said, and I couldn't exactly leave her alone either, so I ended up staying here with her. Well, I don't particularly mind, but... Nice time for a giant yawn. I think I picked up the wrong book to read. The Lost World by Michael Crichton. Wait, is that like Jurassic Park? The Lost World? Probably not. It's so long and torturous, and there are too many parts that I just don't get it. To be honest, it doesn't make any sense to me whatsoever. Wait, this is a sequel. Oh, maybe that's what it is. Yeah, that explains it. Hey Rine, do you have the volume that comes before this?
これね。はい。
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. 2001: A Space Odyssey by Arthur C. Clarke. It's a completely different author. How do you go from a space epic to a story about a single little island anyway? Even if you're trying to reduce the scope of the story, isn't this kind of over the top? I think there's a reason why though. They're like mini-series or something like that. I mean, I hadn't heard about The Lost World. I have heard of the 2001 Space Odyssey. In that movie, well, at least I don't know about the book, but the movie's pretty darn old. And when 2001 came about, not even close to what they expected to be. The movie is from what year? Hey Alexa, what year is 2001: A Space Odyssey movie?
Year is usually defined as a period of time containing 365 or 366 days, or, alternatively, a period of time occupying a regular part of a calendar year that is used for some particular activity.
Not exactly what I asked. Thank you for defining what a year is. Thank you. Darn it. Well, anyways, just continue. You have so many different books, though, don't you? There's a big pile of books on the desk, both Japanese and foreign, and not just novels, also a spot some biographies and history books. Living all the way out here, it must have been hard work building up this kind of collection.
私が集めたわけじゃないわ。昔から地下の書庫にいっぱいあるの。
Then maybe I'll be able to find the first volume here. I'll go and have a look.
何？そんなに読みたいの？
It just doesn't feel right to start in the middle of the story. Every story has a beginning and an end. There's no point in reading only the middle section.
仕方ないわね。案内してあげる。
Thank you. Maybe Rina was starting to get bored too. Despite her exasperated sighs, I can tell from her expression that she's actually quite pleased to have something to do. Oh no, we're going to the basement. Whoa, that's a big library. This is amazing. I feel compelled to give voice to my genuine astonishment. The room's not too large, but it's a real maze of bookshelves. There are a few narrow aisles, but they're scarcely wide enough for one person to pass through. The shelves are lined with books of all sizes. There are even stacks of them on the floor. Maybe they didn't fit on the shelves, or maybe they still need to be categorized. With this many books, you could probably open your own lending library. The only flaw would be to the fact that it's so musty in here.
お母さんが 本土からちょくちょく取り寄せてるのよ。
From time to time? She's already read everything in here? Is she a machine?
もともとはお父さんの趣味だったみたい。
Oh, okay. It was, huh? Where's your dad now? I feel like I need to ask. A father and a mother and a kid or two, that's the classic nuclear family. But I've never seen any trace of her father's presence in this house.
死んだわ。ずっと前にね。
Whoa. I suppose this library must be something of a reminder of him in that case. And in the space of the shelves must be from books that Rina is taking upstairs to read. A vast collection left behind by her father. Rina obviously just nibbles away at it to pass her time here in the mansion instead of going to school. The knowledge you can glean from books is different from real world experience though. Books are just recorded of the past, they don't contain anything of the present.
昔はね、眠れないとき、よくここに来てたの。意味はわからなくても、本に囲まれていると、なんとなく安心できたの。
Books tend to do that.
本に埋もれたまま眠っちゃって、よく迷子だって騒がれてたっけ。
That's funny. Being stuck in the library? Well, at least it's your own library. Rina looks unusually lively as she slowly walks the aisles of the library, reminiscing about the past. I wonder if lively is really the right word though. Maybe time is standing still for her, just like it is in this dusty library. A chill creeps up my spine. It feels like my heart is freezing over. You should go to bed.
またそれ？しつこいわね。
It's better that you sleep at night and wake up in the morning. That's how you make it through the cold of the night with the warm morning sun there to greet you when you wake up. That's how we humans move forward. That's how we make progress. Otherwise, you just end up like me.
何よ。刹那のくせに偉そうに。
Don't give me that pouty face.
住む場所にも困ってないし、働かなくても一生食べていけるだけのお金もあるわ。
Now that's a dream right there. That's what a lot of people want. Yeah, have enough money not to worry about working. But then again, I'm pretty sure life is kind of boring even by just not doing anything. Yeah, that's true.
私の言ってること、間違ってる？
Logically speaking, she's not wrong, but I don't think she's exactly right either. I'm not sure how to put it into words, but that's how it looks to me anyway.
ほら、ここには読み切れないくらいたくさんの本がある。
Yeah, you have a good point. several years.
時間つぶしにも困らないわ。
It's the concept of time that really bothers me here. Time passes at the same rate for everyone, and yet some of us are always pressed for time, while others have too much of it on their hands. That's why people are constantly struggling to use their time effectively. Time isn't the sort of thing you should set out to kill.
それに、あなたが来てくれた。
True.
これからは、あなたとおしゃべりをすることだってできるわ。
True. She flashes me a wonderfully innocent smile. Maybe this is good enough for now, though I can't guarantee that I'll be here forever because there's something I have to do. What will happen to Rina when that time comes? Will she go back to being a lonely little princess? I mean, she's not that lonely. Yeah, she's not that lonely anymore. Yeah, I mean, Sara and Karen have been introduced. So, I mean, she's not as lonely as she used to be. No, she's not the one I should be worrying about. Will I be able to leave her behind? You've got me there. I'm not in any position to tell people what they should or shouldn't do. I don't even know what I have to do myself, and I can't do anything for her as long as I'm still hesitating. If you want to change somebody else, you first need to change yourself. You first need to know yourself. I'm sorry for trying to lecture you. I know I'm just a servant. I won't complain about your lifestyle choices anymore.
わかればいいのよ。わかれば。
Yet you're still yawning. She does out a yawn so big that I feel like she might suck me in as well.
じゃあ、私はそろそろ限界だから、先
Finally.
に寝るわ。
So you're taking my advice after all?
だって、眠いもの。
Don't tell me that you just wanted to win the argument.
あなたとのおしゃべりは、ほんといい時間つぶしになるわ。
There it goes, killing time. Rena's yawning reminds me of just how sleepy I am myself. The only reason I stayed up reading was to keep Rena company. Alright, I'll head up too then. I'm about to follow Rena and leave the library when... Oh! A soft sound at my feet stops me in my tracks. Oops, I kicked the book off one of the piles. This book. Is it the first volume? I reach down and pick it up. Urashima, the truth behind the legends. While the title piques my curiosity, the name of the author sticks out even more. Ohara Norimasa. It's a plain manuscript. It doesn't even have a cover.
ああ、それね。お父さんが書いた本よ。
Your dad was a writer?
民族学者。自称だけどね。
It's still pretty amazing that he published a book.
一般に出回ってる本じゃないわ。自分で製本してたくらいだもの。
I see, not to be rude, but that explains why the binding looks so cheap. After swiping away some dust, I flipped through the pages.
出版社に持ち込むつもりだったみたいだけど、結局、その前に。
That's such a waste. Skimming the pages, I can see that it's obviously all about this island. Aside from the text, there are illustrations and photographs mixed in throughout. One image in particular captures my attention. It shows a woman dressed all in black holding up a snake. It looks almost like a religious icon. There is a signature in the lower right-hand corner reading Ohara Norimasa. So I assume he drew it himself. To say that he merely called himself a folklorist seems like an understatement, even as a layman. It's obvious that a work as detailed as this must have taken a little time to compile. There's a piece of paper stuck between the last two pages. It's folded neatly in half. I open it quite blithely. Whoa ho 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 ho! Now that's something I don't want to read. Oh ho ho ho! And it's in English. Oh, I'm pretty sure. I get it. It's because, you know, this is the English version of the game. I'm pretty sure it was in Japanese in the original. Yeah, that's true. Don't think that is. Yeah, never mind. It's a threat directed at me.
どうしたの？刹那。
I crumpled a sheet of paper up into a ball. Don't worry about it. It's nothing. What kind of prank is this? Who's behind it? Rene. No, she wouldn't have had any chance to put this here. And if she had, why would she? Rene, when did your dad pass away exactly? The moment I opened my mouth, I noticed a colophon at the back of the book. The publication year is listed in 1989, 10 years ago.
何？
Never mind, it's nothing.
さっきからそればっかり。変なの。
Well, yeah, because this is obviously weird. It doesn't matter when the book was published. It's strange that my name should be written there in the first place. After all, I came here from the future and I only arrived yesterday.
さあ、早く戻りましょう。
Okay, chills. Yeah, let's go. Who could have scribbled this note and when? However much I think about it, I can't seem to figure it out. I take another close look at the piece of paper. Setsudan must die. There's no doubting what it says. If it isn't a prank, then could it be a message? But even if it were, I came across it by sheer coincidence. I happened to go down to the library, picked that exact book entirely by accident, and then picked up without thinking. There's no way that anyone could have predicted all of that. It's impossible, no matter which way you look at it. No, not necessarily. What if there was no need to predict that chain of events? I swear, I'll kill Setsuna. That's what the man in my dream this morning said. If that dream was an actual memory of mine, then I must surely have come here to kill a man named Setsuna. If I let him go free to do as he pleases, some sort of tremendous disaster is certain to befall the world. I don't think that was just a dream. It must have been a fragment of my memories I've lost, a part of my past, this world's future. I'm on a mission to kill a man named Setsuna. Having traveled back into this era though, I've lost all my memories. Maybe things are just programmed that way, like the girl Garando Sara suggested earlier today. Maybe I'm not supposed to bring any information from the future back to the past. But I can't fulfill my mission that way. I need to be able to remember my mission without influencing the past in any other way. That must be why I received this message. I picked up the book out of sheer coincidence, but the perspective of someone in the future, that coincidence would have bound to happen. All they had to do was put the message in the book in such a way that I'd be the only one to see it. And when I found it, I remembered my mission just as they planned. The only question is, who is this Setsuna that I'm supposed to kill? Logically speaking, it would have to be someone living in this era, someone who will one day bring disaster upon the world. This is a peaceful age, though it is really impossible that one person could have such an outsized influence of the fate of the world. I don't think so, unless this Setsuna is no ordinary human being. I accidentally mentioned the name of the person I'm supposed to kill to Rine. In other words, I provided her with a piece of information from the future. In that moment, a time paradox was created. The one little world has started warping the course of history. The chain of cause and effect has twisted in on itself like a Mobius strip. At this rate, I'll end up bringing about the paradox to end all paradoxes. And somebody from the future is going to come back to the past to kill me and restore the natural course of history. I get what's going on now. At this point, it's meaningless to worry about this which cause and which effect. Figuring out the truth is more important. Damn it, this is all so confusing. I am this Setsuna, and my mission was to kill myself. I stare at my reflection in the window, and a man whose name is I don't know stares back at me. A man whose mission to save the world took him back into the past. A man whose resolve must have been strong enough even for him to risk his own life. And now he's found his target. Time for him to carry out his mission. Oh! You're giving me the chance to do this. Either kill myself or don't kill myself? Oh boy. I don't even want to go through with this. I wonder if I fail, it'll get me back to this and I will be okay like last time. I don't think I'm supposed to die. I don't think I'm supposed to die. No. Yeah, it wouldn't make sense. Yeah, I don't think I'm supposed to die. I need to save the girl, right? So killing myself, it doesn't make sense. I need to kill myself in order to save this world, and that's my mission. To hell with it. Is it really the world that I want to save? Is that what it's most precious to me? I don't think so. I don't think it's something I could express in a term as broad as that. No, it's something that it's always with me. Something so close that I tend to take it for granted. Something that would have been even scarier for me to lose than anything else. A priceless treasure that provides me with a limitless degree of courage and enables me to do anything for its sake. And apparently the one thing that gives me my life meaning. I can still feel the warmth of its touch. It's the sole reason I came here. I'm here to make sure I never lose it again. I met her here on this island, a girl pleading for help. I still don't know for sure whether she's the one I'm looking for, or maybe there's someone else waiting for me to come and save them somewhere beneath this vast sky. In that case, I'll just have to save them all. I'll save every last one of them and the world as well while I'm at it. That sounds good to you, bub. I turned my back on my reflection in the window. I'll accomplish what you couldn't. Yeah, I'll show you. This time, I'll make it work. Huh, that was nice. That was good, that was good. Whoa, another dream. Oh no, another dream. Well guys, I'm gonna stop the video right here. That was really good. That was really good. And this, once again, comparisons with the anime, yes, there's a lot of, you know, linkage, if you want to put it that way. Yeah, that was interesting. So, well, Setsuna found a note that said to kill Setsuna. Setsuna must die. But is it really him or someone else? That's the question. Well, anyways, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you made it this far into the video, leave a like, leave a comment if you would like as well. Share with your friends if anyone is interested in this kind of videos. And I see you guys on the next one.